Hello all, I hope you are doing good. So welcome back to another new vlog. So today is 3rd September 2025. I woke up around 5:30 in the morning and get ready and started for a place which I will know what that place actually is. So this is my bus stop. You could see the which bus will come in which how many seconds it is been displayed over there, and they are exactly on time. So today I am going to the Korean Medical Institute, which is a diagnostic like center probably. And why I am going here, because every year from our company we need to do our medical checkup, like complete body checkup, and all this whatever is on I am going today is on the office trip only. It's like official trip, and everything is paid by the office only. So I don't know but exactly, but Korea has a rule that in all the companies whoever is working every year they need to have a complete body checkup or like full health checkup, and it is mandatory. If you are not doing that, and probably you need to face the consequences, like they will not allow you to come to the company, things like that. And for some others, like probably the clinic people will come over to the company and do the all the trials like blood test, health check, eyes, nose, ears, whatever, all complete body checkup. But for us, we need to go to the Korean Medical Institute, which is in Busan center. Like it is close to Hadan. You could see it's just like 7 in the morning, and how bright the sun is. Like the sun rises very early in Korea. Maybe it is very close to Japan, like the first land of rising sun. And this is a Hadan station. You could see how much depth it is. The subway station almost like 10 to 15 meters I got down, and again after getting down the station still again it is almost like 10 to 15 meters down. So I reached the subway station. Probably I came by bus from my house area to this place, and from here again a 40 minutes metro I need to take. So you could see the local metro station in South Korea, Busan. So I am waiting for my train, and probably it gives like indication whenever the train is coming and going and like that. So and in the medical checkup you can keep whatever the things you like this time I have opted for the heart and liver checkups, and complete body checkup will be there, but some examinations could be like centric, like which you want to do for heart, liver, gastritis, or whatever the things you would like to have. So that things you can do. And you could see this is a Korean metro station, metro. Probably it's similar like the metro is similar to the Hyderabad metro or any other metro in the country. And here also it is partitioned into like people with pregnant women, they have a separate seating, old people they have a separate seating, and normal, this classification is there. So you need to just tap your card over here and this will open. All visa cards would be applicable, and if you are not having any visa card, probably you can take the metro travel card or the travel card in South Korea, that will work. So this is a Bayamil metro station where I need to get on, and from here I need to walk just 500 to 600 meters. So from the lift, from underground I came down to the top. So now in this direction I need to walk for some 5 to 10 meters, like maybe to 100 to 150 meters. So this is another exit of the station. So there will be almost like 3 to 4 exit, and you could see one lady taking a trolley bag which they usually use for some buying some things from the market and take back. So you could see the aesthetic views of South Korea. I think that is a dummy man, not original man. This is some design on the roadside. So just like in India, a sweeper is sweeping early in the morning. Now the time is like around close to 7:30 to 7:40 in the morning. Yeah, so I reached probably that tall building you see, 26 floors or something. There is KMI is written right on the 4th floor. So that 4th floor I need to go, and I'll show you how the procedure is and how the technology of South Korea is being used here, and how things or the diagnosis process is there. Even though it is not permitted or something like that, I'll request them, or if I have the scope to take the record or video, I'll try to take that video and show you. So this is the entrance of that building. So CU is the convenience store, and 7-Eleven, CU, GS 25, all these are like convenience stores, and mostly they operate 24/7. Yeah, let's go to the Korean Medical Institute. But I previous year also I have came here, and the state of art facilities always mesmerize me. So this is the entrance. So as soon as we go inside, we need to take the token for our waiting list to counter, and this is once our token number comes, we need to go to this counter and we need to give our details, like whatever your passport number, things and all, or like your alien registration number. And once you give, they'll check what all the options you have opted for the test, and once everything is done, they give you this tag card, and probably you need to go to that number counter, and you need to keep your materials or things over there, and they'll be giving a dress, and you need to take that dress and you need to wear it. And probably all other elements should be taken out, because if you have x-rays, things and all, so all chains or anything, purse, phone, mobile you can carry probably, but everything you need to give. And shoes also, probably they have given me a dress and a slipper, pair of slipper, so that you need to wear it and you need to go. So I have done it. So there will be separate rooms for men and women, so probably you can change over here. And after I went there, so they told me to go to the 5th floor for all the medical examinations. So I was going on to the 5th floor. So I'll show you how this. So once you go there, every people will be very kind to guide you. So just you need to go and tap your card on this. So there your name will persist and the name will come, and then it will guide which number you need to go, what examination. So first I started with my blood test. So the reports are very authentic, and probably they will be very critically assessed and given the report. So you could see different numbers with different. So each time one test is completed, they will guide, the particular department will guide you to go to another test, which is a continuous process of your test. So I was waiting for my one check is completed. So you could see how many all people, how they wore the dress. Since I am not showing my face, probably you could assess. And he is a physician consult I was doing. So I was talking to him. The doctor said me that to visit India is in his bucket list, but probably he has never visited India. So I told him that India has transformed a lot in last 10 to 15 years. So he should definitely make a plan and come to India. So he told that he will come to India and have some good holiday trip with his family. So after the consulting this physician, then probably we need to move to another place. So everything process will be very quick. Just you need to go, tap, wait. If nobody is there, then it means serial wise your number will be called, just like this. So I tapped over there. So then my waiting list almost like 7. So I need to wait. So you could see one patient is coming, one patient is going, and sisters are very kindful and very helpful. So very kind. And mostly in Korea, since I don't know Korean language, but the hospital or medical facility staff, they know English very well. At least if they are not able to speak, they can understand easily. So that problem will be not there for you. So they'll let you basic English they can speak. But outside the medical facilities or there, it's highly difficult for us to get any person speaking English or something like that. Few may understand, a younger generation may understand, but slightly older generation is highly difficult. So you could see how quick I was like going from one examination to another examination. And you could see the facilities available here, like cardiography, x-ray, blood test, eyesight, ultrasound. So many facilities are available, and the results will be taking almost 1 to 2 weeks, but the complete analysis will come after critical assessment, and they will give you exactly, because last year when I did, there was some HDL LDL cholesterol imbalance for me which could lead to heart stroke. So that I corrected, again consulting a private doctor near my home, taking some medication, and my LDL HDL cholesterols have been controlled. Probably that is the reason we never know that what is surrounding us. Probably we think that everything is okay, but at least when we have time, at least once a year we should do a full body checkup, even though it charges something 4-5,000 in India, but I think it is essential to do. So successfully I completed my test. So again came to change the dress. So once you change the dress, probably you can drop the dress into the bin. So again they will clean it or something like that, and you need to return the tag whatever you received. And once I went to receive the tag, so after that I got a coupon of meal, like some coffee or some veg Korean bowl meal. So there was a Paris Baguette option also, so I thought of going down and checking the Paris Baguette, because all these tests will be on empty stomach. So morning you come without drinking any water. There will be some preparatory measurements also to undergo this test, so that you need to follow up, since you come without any meal or something like that. So probably they give this coupon. And these tests, ideally if you do privately, they cost around close to 30 to 40,000, but all these tests are been spent or like supported by my company. So if you want to do these tests outside, I think in Korea the medical is very expensive, and it costs almost like roughly, if I estimate, 30 to 40,000 Indian currency. So let me go down and check where the Paris Baguette I could get something. Since I am a vegetarian, it's highly difficult for me to get any good meal, but I always try my luck and best. Let's see. So I went inside the Paris Baguette. You could see there are different number of breads, cheese, but make sure whenever you are visiting Korea, just ask them whether it's made with some of this, because always there will be a mix of pork or beef powder, so that you need to take care. And you could see how the delicious items, very colorful items are there. But ultimately when I asked her, she told like no bread or thing is without any egg contamination or egg or like that, so no proper bed was available for me. So I gave the coupon to the staff in that only, and I told that you can have on behalf of me. She was very happy and told thank you. So now I am starting back to my home. So you could see, and this is Biomel as I told, and it is like in some semi-urban area, like urban area, fully crowded, colleges, schools, universities, like that. So it's a very busy place in Busan area, like Hadan. These are all major areas, and almost it's like 9:30. I came here around 7:40 something, almost 2 hours. My tests were going, and I completed my test and I came out. So now this, since it's an official trip, so probably it's not required for me to go to office, because the office will give me a leave or a permission to take rest for today. So probably I should go home, take some sleep and relax. So this is a building we entered. So I entered from this and came out from that side. So this dog looks like an Indian dog. I don't know what breed it is, but it is in Korea, so it's a Korean dog. So this is a bus stop, but I need to go to the subway station. So again board back the reverse train and get down in Hadan, and from there I need to take a bus to my house. So you could have a view of how Korea looks like. So that is what I am taking the video. So let me know in the comments how you feel like Korea looks like, what you expect Korea to be looked. So you could see this is a staircase on the top, right? Whatever you are seeing, this is a ventilation for the subway. So underground of this road, there is probably a full-fledged subway, and probably I had some repair in my shoes. So I suddenly saw a cobbler shop in Korea, so I am making it to video. So these are my shoes, the Skechers one. I think that is another pair of shoes somebody's. So you could see there is a cobbler shop in Korea. Yes, and do cobbler shops also do exist in Korea, because I could see it second time, because once I see in Sasang and this is second time, and it was well maintained with AC things and all. So almost he charged me 12,000 Korean won. It is almost like 700 rupees for the repair. And you could see a guy is cleaning his shop, medical shop. So once I repaired my shoes, and he has done it with very perfection, so then I wore the shoes and I started going back. So just you need to tap, the amount will cut. Almost 16,000 Korean won is deducted from my account for this. And you could see how steep it is, and you imagine how underground, how depth the subway is like. That in Busan there is no that much crowd of the subways, but in Seoul it's like very crowded, and Busan is like very empty place, like less crowded to my knowledge compared to Seoul. So as I told, like here also the compartment or the seating arrangement is like that. So this pink represents for the pregnant women. So sometimes if pregnant women are not there, some old people will sit, but ideally it is reserved for pregnant women. And you could see now these days, like partially English is also been coming in the Korean train, metros and all. Earlier, in most of my area buses, earlier it was not there, but now it is been coming English version also. So you could see the aesthetic Korea. This is the Hadan. I just came from the lift from the underground, and I boarded as soon as I came, there was a bus waiting for which goes to my house, and you could see it's very empty. And surprisingly, I was the only guy to board this bus. So you could see it will be fully centralized, like AC. That red button is the stop button, and you have a free Wi-Fi, and you can tap the card, which was a LCD screen adjacent to this. And you could see this is a beautiful ocean. So since Busan is close to the coastal area, there is a tributaries of the ocean which cut through the city channel. You could see, just you need to tap. Yeah, that's it. Once you're done, then you can get on. So probably I was alone. I slept almost 30 minutes in this bus. Nobody boarded the bus, but it was just for me, because my area is somewhat in the suburban, so less people, less crowded area. So mostly people have their own cars. Rarely only foreigners use the bus transport, and somewhat 10 to 20% of the Korean people also. So I got down from the bus. Yeah. So almost like it was 11, I came, and I thought of taking a coffee since I did not eat anything, but I need to buy something from the Daiso, the local Daiso. So I went there, I bought something. So I could see some skincare, so I thought of taking a video. If some subscribers are watching this, they could know what all these creams are. I don't know exactly what all these are like, but most of the people, sometimes they are in hurry, they come here and they do the makeup. That provision is there because you can trial and test over some items here. Then I ordered the banana shake and I took that, and I started to my home. And that was my day. And I hope if you are watching up to this extent, I believe you have some good aspiration and you are liking to watch my content. And almost it's 11:30, I reached home. So this is how I ended my day. And please do like, share and subscribe. Most of the people are watching but not subscribing. If you subscribe, it will give a boost to me and I can do my work. Take care. Bye.